Hi, good evening, everyone. We from Group 5 going to have a discussion on speaking test about unemployment topic. The focus that we want to emphasize is fresh graduates, high expectations and demands lead to high percentage of unemployment. My name is Nur Shohada binti Jamaluddin. My metric number is J46380. So I will pass to the next candidate.
Hi, I'm Kitty Lee, Anak Shanti, and my metric number is J46375.
Hi, my name is Halima Wazani. My metric number is J46390.
Hi, I'm Yashwanti Nandan and my matrix number is J46357.
Hi, my name is Kirutiga Rubini Rajan and my metric number is J46376.
Okay, so firstly, I will emphasize about the focus during my points, about my points. So first one, fresh graduates unemployment was being too choosy about the job or company at 60%, followed by poor communication, skills and demonstrating poor character during the interview. So if we look nowadays, the employees will be paid higher based on the skill hiring. The employers were asked why it was hard for fresh graduate to get hired. The top reason by 68% of respondents was fresh graduate asked for unrealistic salaries and benefits. It is not reliable to their experience and also skills. Nowadays, fresh graduates are not only looking for a higher salary, but the entire compensation package as well, such as allowance and non-monetary benefit. Fresh graduate also always emphasize on company, culture, work life, balance and more. However, not all companies give the best or rarest talents the higher instead, while the employees stay unemployed. Lastly, fresh graduates are also described as lazy but demanding, passive, full and excuse and they quite easily. This feeling will certainly decrease their employability, affecting the job market as well.
Thank you, Shuhaida. I agree with you, and Malaysia also well known for having an entitled attitude while it's job hunting, right? This is based on reality. Like me, before continue my degree as a PGJ student, I'm always thinking there must be a good career after I finish my diploma. Somehow, like I just sit in office, still look pretty, So this is reflect by the fact that fresh graduate are expecting much higher starting salary and benefit compared to the industry standard. Because so when I take a close example like us, like me. So when employers are often shocked by fresh graduate because of their unrealistic expectation starting for a salary, considering that they have so the employers will considering that they have lower knowledge and an expert on the job that they apply. Why do the employers will think like that? Of course they will think like that because if we think logically, this is no different for undergraduate when applying for a position, especially with no experience. Here I want to share with you all about the random article I read few days ago. According to Job Street articles, maybe some of us working almost 5 years above on their working career. Of course, we will think like, why would employee pay 6,500 for a fresh graduate with no experience? Like, in the industry when some of us has expert on this career, then end up for those are not willing to settle for lower salary is push these employers to hire and accept the market rate and have a good intention of learning. In other words, it's not surprise me if high percentage of employment increase because of this.
Thank you, Katie. So as for me, fresh grad, high expectation and demand lead to high percentage because of their poor attitude at works. Like Malaysian fresh graduates are often said to breathe easily as they are unable to withstand work and societal stress as they are overprotected by their parents. Fresh graduates are also described as lazy but demanding, passive, full of excuse, and they quit easily. This impression certainly decrease their employability, affecting the job market as a whole. While it may not apply to the entire population, we certainly agree that it is a growing problem in Malaysia nowadays.
So from my view, actually, this idea that fresh graduates, high expectations, demands lead to high percentage of unemployment is a common one. But it is also a problematic one. There are many factors that contribute to unemployment among fresh graduates. And while it is maybe true that some graduates may have unrealistic expectations, it is not the primary cause of unemployment in this group. So I'll just start with my first factor that contributes to employment among fresh graduates is the current state of the job market. In many industries and geographic locations, there simply may not be enough job opportunities available to meet the demand from new graduates. This is particularly true in fields that are highly specialized when there may be a surplus of candidates with similar qualifications and experience. The next factor will be is the shift in the economy towards automation, artificial intelligence, which has led to the replacement of many entry-level jobs with technology. This means that even if a graduate has a degree in a field that was previously in high demand, but there may no longer be the same number of job opportunities available now. Moreover, many fresh graduates have invested a significant amount of time, effort, resources into obtaining their education. And it is natural for them to expect to find a job that reflects their level of education and skill. This may cause also have a high expectation regarding salary and benefits, but this is not necessarily a negative trait as everyone has the right to aspire to a comfortable and secure life. In fact, many fresh graduates are willing to accept lower salaries and fewer benefits nowadays in order to gain work experience and build their resumes. They may still struggle to find even entry level jobs due to the oversupply of candidates in many industries. Finally, it is worth noting that some fresh graduates may have unrealistic expectation regarding their abilities and experience. For example, a recent graduate with no work experience may expect to be hired for a high level position without recognizing that they may need to start at the lower level and work their way up.
For me, the fresh graduates are in high percentage to lead of unemployment is because the graduates are expecting to work in their related field or related environment for their studies. For example, if someone is graduate in HR, the HRD, so they would like to work in the same field so they can have their skills and knowledge about the HRD. This is my point of view, and also the another reason is because nowadays working requirement is high. So the fresh graduates need to complete or need to at least need to test the requirement of the working environment. But unfortunately, the fresh graduates sometimes have to work in another organization which is not related to their studies. So this is maybe this is the reason for a high percentage of the unemployment. So I would like to give a suggestion over here. In the when the fresh graduates are being to graduate, the the campus can do the campus interview in their universities, so they can easily get a job after their graduation, so they will become an unemployment person. So these are my point of view for this unemployment.
Actually, I attract to Kirtika suggestion because she say maybe campus university can suggest interview to to make student easier. So right now, I think some of university or practical already provide that, right? So I think supposed to be in the future, like as we know, our nephew or a better, I mean, a younger junior that we have right now, they have 3 month practical or 6 month. So that make
I think I understand what Katie said because on
yeah,
Petronas side, they are do this career, what they call it, career
something like
hunting.
career practical for I I mean like to
They
impress the
do
job before, right?
yeah
Into
they
the
do
real.
they're going to polytechnic also, polytechnic Kuching. So this the candidate will go to Instep at Terengganu. Then after that they will get a job at Petronas. I think I understand
And
what he said.
I also attract with your point, Halima, that say one of this factor is about what self factor, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot about your point. You said that it
The
relate
Petronas
with
going around to institute, right? That one. They go
yeah,
for because for the hunting for the best student for them to include to their institute at Terengganu, that one.
In this conclusion, we can know that everyone has their own individual point opinion that regarding of what to say, fresh graduates unemployment causes and factors. So maybe from here we get to know that while some fresh graduates may have high expectation and demands, so this is will be the obvious thing that this is only one of the many factors that contribute to unemployment in this demographic. So by addressing the larger issues such as the job market and the shift towards automation, we can create an environment in which graduates are able to find meaningful and rewarding employment opportunities that make the most of their knowledge and skills. So we would like to end up our conversation over here. So thank you so much for everyone time to sacrificing at now. Um, that's all from us. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shafiq.
You
Thank you.